I was going through Twitter on the US trends today to decide what I was going to talk about in this episode. And I realized that there were a bunch of space topics trending. One of them was The Mandalorian. I haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, so I don't want to spoil. I didn't want to get spoiled myself or spoil anyone, but I heard they already finished their first season or second season, which is cool. I have to see The Mandalorian, but I also saw something that kind of made me laugh and made a bunch of people laugh as well, which was the fact that soon to be ex Vice President Mike Pence said that the guys from the Space Force, which is the U.S. branch of the branch of the U.S. military, the U.S. Army that goes into space allegedly, those guys would be called guardians, like like Marines. They're their own division, and we also have Navy SEALs, the guys that go into space. For the U.S. Army, they would be called guardians. So everyone was joking about how they would be the guardians of the galaxy or something like that, and I also found it a little bit hilarious. But I also realized that maybe in the future, the fact that we would have a debate about having a space force would be a reality, because the subject of this episode right now, of this first English episode, is if a space force should be a thing, if space force should exist actually. So I have my theory. I would like to read some of the comments, but I don't think we would have many right now, considering it's just the first episode. But uh, what I think is, first of all, I don't think the debate should be applied right now. But well, if it happens in the future, I don't know how many years have to pass until we actually have to debate if we need to have a space force for the U.S. Army. But what I think is, we might actually find ourselves having that debate in the future, because not because we have to fight the aliens or we have to crush meteorites or something like that, but I think we would have to defend us from ourselves. I think that eventually the fact of having a space force would be something that every country would like to have for itself. So we would actually have space wars or something like that, but between countries, between each country's own space force. And the whole debate about having a space force would actually go to the debate about having an army at all, if the concept of having a military force for each country should still be a thing or not. So those were my 2 cents in the issue about Space Force. How it was kind of funny, the fact that they will be called Guardians, and if we actually would need Space Force in the future, or if we or if we would have to have an army at all. I know it's kind of a too much of a pacifist argument, not having an army. Maybe we can solve our problems through dialogue, I guess, in the future. But it was kind of interesting. That was the whole episode for now. I hope you guys forgive my my stammering and the level of my English, because I kind of have to think the words before I say them. It's not so automatic. Though that was the best effort I could do, and I hope I can see you guys on the next episode probably. All right, that was me. Thank you very much, and I will be seeing you around.